Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Alfredos Pizza Cafe. Now, we have such a contraption here. Is this set up how ideally I would set it up? Absolutely not. Am I going to spend the time to rejig all this? Absolutely not. So we're just going to run this. We've I swear yesterday at day 11 we had like 67 groups. After today we get another card. So there are card enders for this. I mean, obviously we can't take sides. We can't take starters. We can't take desserts. Ice cream would maybe be semi-doable, but not feasible, honestly. Like, I could serve it. I could serve all these ice cream. I could just slap it here. Is it feasible? No. Possible? Yes. But are we going to do it? No. And the only, like, downside cards, customer cards, would be, like, leisurely eating, double helpings. Stuff like that would really hurt us because it would just make them sit longer. But without further ado, we did our test run. I'm not going to get the trainers. I'm not going to mess with anything else. Should I set this up differently? I could literally put all the pizza making down in the bottom right hand side of the map or up in the top left. But are we going to mess with that? No. We're just going to rock and roll and see what happens. I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm a little nervous about it. Yeah. The only other nervousness I have is how this is set up because of the way the plates are coming in. They're pulling from everywhere first. So we're just going to have to sit here and just see what happens. There's nothing I can do except wash dishes, honestly. That's all I can do right now. In the beginning, it's going to easily keep up. I'm basically holding down my interact key. That's all I need to do. There's nothing else I can do right now. And the thing is, the beauty with this, though, is as soon as a plate starts moving, look at that. Look how slow this is going. Wow, we need to really get this sped up. Wow. I didn't realize you'd go through pizza that quickly. But, like I was saying, so when a dirty dish spawns, as soon as it starts moving one square, it doesn't matter if it ends up sitting on another table or not. It doesn't matter because it'll still pull all the way through. This is the only issue that we're going to have is getting the pizza down here without that bottom thing. This is where almost having an ordering terminal would be better, so I could actually wait for all the tables to fill up and then take all the orders. I mean, pizza, we're keeping up with the pizza now. It's just going a bit slow. But it's still keeping up with the demand. Semi keeping up. It's just, we maybe should get rid of that second prep station because the pizza has to travel all the way up through the prep stations. Because we're starting to get coffee tables. Now, are they sitting at coffee tables at any sort of random increment? I don't think so, because the one at the bottom of the screen where that plant is, I think that's the last one we put down. And it looks like they're just going to a random one. And basically all I'm doing here is just doing dishes, which is not the most entertaining thing to watch, but so far we're keeping up because we're not having to do dishes. But the issue that's going to happen is about the pizza, because the pizza is going to start, it comes in and it's being taken right away. If you have a double table, if that bottom table there is a double table, that's where we're going to run into trouble, because one of them is going to take the pizza and the other one's going to be waiting for it, like this right here. And it's just a matter of if it's going to reach the bottom. It does. Yeah, so what would make this faster? I mean, we could probably get away with doing a regular hob up there and just figuring out a way to pull burned ones out of the way. But I don't know how feasible that is. I mean, right now we're not keeping up as far as pizza-wise, but we're okay. Like, we're not terrible right now. Would be nice if grabbers would grab diagonally, but they don't. So, and yeah, the dishes are piling up. But again, as long as the dishes are moving, it doesn't count against anything. And a dirty dish will spawn on top of another dirty dish. So that's never the issue, especially if they're in motion in a sense. So we're actually keeping up. How many coffee tables do we have? Right now we have 5. 5 full coffee tables. Let's see. Now we're down to 4 coffee tables. So let's just see what keeps up. I mean, the double orders definitely add to everything here. We're going to have a bit of a trouble, an issue here. No, it looks like we're okay. Yeah, we're doing okay. So we have 6 coffee tables. Like I said, they take them in order that they've sat down, which is the way it should be. Now we're starting to fill up. And again, it's right now, there's nothing that's slowing things down except how fast the pizza is being made. Because by the time the last pizza, I think what we need to do at the end of for next episode, if we get to, or the next day, is actually get rid of that second prep station or filter it some way to where it's, I know what I can do. I can easily filter it so that it's not having to pass through two. But then the problem is then at the end of the day, We don't have 8 slices. So I don't know what would be better there. It would almost be trying to set it up a bit differently. I just don't know how. Because right now we have 2, 4, so now we have 7 coffee tables. Yeah, right now the issue is just the pizza. It's just the speed at which the pizza is just traveling. Like there's only a little bit of a lull of pizza, but I don't know, we're doing okay. Plates are a bit, as long as we keep plates being washed, having that extra stack of 4 in here isn't going to hurt anything. Because there's constantly some moving. We're going to see what happens. If this doesn't work out, well then it doesn't work out. And maybe what I'll do is I'll just come back. I have the save file of this file. So I may come back and try. Yeah, here, see, look at the one at the bottom. Yeah, this is where it's going to run into problems. Because, oh no, are they going to get it? Oh my gosh, they just got it. So that's a bit of a, yeah, that's a bit iffy there. Because of the way the mechanics work, is it'll grab right away. So at least there we're okay. And then here we need 2 pizzas coming in, and this might be a struggle because that first one's going to take the, no, we're okay. It's just if the first table takes the order before the last table at the bottom can get 2. The coffee tables are starting to fill up. That is for darn sure. I mean, we're moving along as fast as we kind of can based on the system. But yeah, right now the issue is pizza being made. Yeah, the issue is the pizza. Now, could I redo the prep stations some other way so that they filter out of the prep stations? I think so. I just don't know what's feasible. Because at the end of the day, we want to have the prep stations filled. So we'll see what happens. I mean, we're keeping up dishes, so that's fine. I mean, for the most part, we're keeping up with pizza. It's just situations like this is they're going to grab that corner one. So now that second table is going to take their order first, and now that last table, I think, might run out of patience. Shoot. Oh, come on, go, go, go. I can't make it go any faster. Ooh, that's the biggest issue here. That's the biggest issue. Now, we do have that other frozen prep station. So is there a way to fit that in this system somehow? I don't think there is. Yeah, it's just the waiting patience. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about that either. Unless I try to mess around with cleaning dishes. Yeah, it's just that bottom table. It'd almost be nice. It'd be nice if the pizza would be delivered in the middle and then spit out both ways. Which could we do that? If we'd have another grabber, we could. Like I could bring the pizza down one and then over. I wonder if that's a good idea. We'd have to. I have to think about that for a second. I need one. I would need one. I need one more corner grabber, or one grabber to make that happen. And we don't have any because we haven't. We're not doing any research because we can't. But I think we're going to be fine here. And the funny thing with this is that I don't think we ever had a line outside, did we? I don't think we ever had a line outside, did we? I know I just said that, but I actually don't think we did. Did we? Like, this was it's a smooth in and out. I mean, the bottom table is still the issue. I just don't know how to make that go any faster. I don't know how to make that go any faster. Oh, see, the thing, I should have waited. Because now there's going to be no pizza. I need to be able to manipulate this better. To where I can just, see, because we have no... You know what? Individual dining may mean it's a lot more... Actually, you know what? It's not more customers. It's actually less customers. Because instead of having 86 groups, which could be 172 people... We can't do. Obviously, you can't. We're gonna do individual. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It just buffed it to one. Okay. Well, it was gonna be 136. Wow. Can't believe it bumped. We only dropped 6 people. This is gonna be a lot trickier. But again, they're not. We're not gonna have to. I'm not gonna go down there at all. I can't. I'm gonna actually switch this to this. The only thing that would help us. I can't go out there because I have to reset all of this. There's no doors anywhere else. The top door is there and there. But the thing is, now is because we have individual dining, I think I'm going to leave the tables exactly where they are. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect anything. the question is, could we fit in another table somewhere? And the answer is no, because we not automatically we can't, because the way that it's set up. But you know what? We're just gonna jump right into the day. We have no pizza saved, so this might be a problem, but it might work out good for us, to be honest with you, because the reason now, I need to figure out a way to manipulate this. I think I know how. I just have to turn this way. At the end of the day, just turn it facing up to let the pizza back up, because right now we're going to be struggling in the beginning because of the initial customers coming in, but hopefully we catch up. At the end of the day, I'm going to swap this one and move it up. That's going to be the ticket here. Individual is a lot more hectic, but it's constant. And we shouldn't have issues with like the delivery patience, because essentially there is no delivery patience because it's one per table. So it should actually start backing up a little bit. Maybe. Well, yeah, I mean, again, there's just so many more customers. But right now, there's no. I mean, we could put a couple blueprint desks in here some way, or we could set up the plates a bit differently. But the problem is we're just out of everything. So everything's backing up now. So this is good. This is actually okay. It's just a matter of, can we get through everybody? I'm basically holding down my number 8 key, which is my on the number pad. So we're just gonna see how far we can get with this. I mean, you know, it's a little, I don't know. It's going to be very interesting, is what I should say, because we're not having to deal with the delivery patience, like the second delivery patience phase with 2 customers, but it's just about getting the tables through. Because we're having a constant. Basically, it's a stream of 3. They're fighting over the door, which I hate because that's losing patience big time. Now 2. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the door is a problem. I just don't know how to. Well, there's no other way around it. Yeah, okay, the pizza's backing up now, so this is okay. Now, the thought is, could I do something with teleporters here that would make it easier? I don't think so. Unless you'd have 2 autoplaters set up somehow. I don't know. We're starting to get lines outside. Yeah, I mean, we do have more customers now because we're OT day 13, right? So we'll see. I mean, it's a steady stream. As long as we can have a steady stream of customers coming in without too much, hubbub, without too many issues. Dishes are not the problem. It's just right now, it's just this getting people in. It's just the speed of the actions of customers walking in, sitting down. Even though it's instant ordering, it's not like instant. There's still a hesitation. The door fighting is a bit of a pain, because now we're going to have 4 fighting over the door, which all that does is make it worse, because those tables now can't be occupied. I hope we don't lose because of that, honestly, because that's a huge, because it doesn't make them walk any faster. So we're basically losing that time for them to fight over the door. But what I could do is I could probably go out there in the dining room and swap around the coffee tables to make them be 1-seaters, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, we have a line now. We're in the middle of the day. We're only at the middle of the day. But yeah, so now the issue, like I said, the issue now is not serving that last table before the delivery timer runs out. Now it's the issue is getting the customers in, because they fight over the door. As long as one's in, one's out, one's in, one's out. I just don't really want to go back out there to have to redo all the coffee tables. We don't have any blueprint desks. Like, we're basically at the mercy of how it runs. Basically, there's nothing we can do to make this go any faster. We're doing our best here. The pizza is actually backing up now slightly, which is a good thing, because at the end of the day, that means it will. Look at the line outside. Last game, we didn't have a line outside. We had a steady stream of customers because it was 1 2 1 2 1 2, not just 1 1 1. But the only way that would make this better is if we would actually have teleporters, because we could run a line in. I'm trying to think how I would do that. You could run a line of grabbers down the middle and have a table on either side. And you could, no, you couldn't do that anyway, could you? I don't know how you would do that. Guess you couldn't really. Like, to have a double table set up. With teleporters, you could. If you'd have teleporters, you could. But we don't have teleporters. Now it's nighttime, as long as it's not raining at least, so we're good there. Yeah, we're just, we're rolling through here. And here we're wash basin, power sink. It doesn't matter what. I could even use the starter sink and it would keep up fine. Yeah, the patients are a bit rough here. Because just the speed of customers coming in, customers going out, that's basically what we're here now. But I mean, they're cycling through pretty quickly. The pizza's backed up. Wow, semi backed up. So we're fine. There's more blueprint cabinets, dish racks. And before the issue was dishes, right? Now the issue is not dishes. Now it's just the set speed, or the whatever you call it, the set speed of the customers, how they come in and out. That's where our limit is right now. But we're doing okay. As long as we keep having a steady stream, that timer outside will continue to reset every, I don't know, 2-3 seconds, 5 seconds. It'll reset. I wish instant ordering would be even more instant, because it's not. Like, look, there's a wait. Look how long they're waiting. Like, I want them to sit down. Back in the old days of the play test, is you could serve someone their food even as they're walking in, depending on how their patience was set up. So, like, where those customers were fighting over the door, their order would be taken at the table, and you could serve them. They would never even sit down. But obviously that's been patched out because it's a bit OP. Yeah, as long as pizza's still a bit of a, we're okay. I think we're going to be fine. We only have 5 outside. Now, I'm not sure if we got the closing time yet or not. It's so hard to tell when you have so many people waiting outside. But we're basically bringing in groups of 2 or 3 come in at a time. We could easily put another probably 5 or 6 coffee tables. Okay, everybody's in now. Nope. Everybody's not in. We're getting the closing time now. Wait, 'cause that was a straggler. That was interesting. No, the closing time is coming now, because here they come. They all come at one time. That's 2, 3. But we have empty coffee tables, so we're good to go there. Yeah, what I want to do is in the beginning, at the end of the day, before, because it's instant ordering, remember, so I got to be a bit quick on this. Excuse me. Is I want to back up those prep stations. I think it will help out in the long run. We're doing it. I mean, the only thing I'm doing, I'm literally standing right here just talking, because there's nothing else I could go faster with. Yeah, now look at now we have closing time. Look at the line outside. Oh my geez, look at the line outside. There must be 15 people outside, and this is where we could run into trouble. The closing time, the rushes and closing time when you get to this high of a level are where you can get really hurt. But as long as we have a steady stream of customers in and out, they come like they're in batches of 2 or 3, right? 2 will come in, sit, eat, and then I think we're gonna be fine though, because there's nothing really stopping us from it not being fine, I guess you would say. Move my mouse out of the way. Almost everybody's in. So we're doing okay here, because the patience inside is fine. And the thing is, we don't even have any. Oh, do we have the exclusive buff? We do. We do have the exclusive buff. So that's where having somebody outside is beneficial, because we have a statue, which is 3, 6, 7, 8, and then where's the other one at? Where's our last? Because we have 2 statues, and then we have we have painting. So this is where the patience inside is an issue, because with exclusive level 3 or tier 3 is if you have someone outside, your patience inside does not go down. So that's hugely powerful. I just have to be careful when we get almost to the last person here. Like here, I want to go and I want to turn this way. That might have broken something, because I want this to back up. Shoot, that didn't work the way I wanted to, did it? Slightly did. That's okay. Hey, we got 4 in at least. 1,155 coins today, guys. 1,100 coins. Let's see, is there anything in here that we could use? I mean, we can move some of these around. What is that? Oh, a floor buffer, and then what's this one? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that's how that one works, which is fine actually. So what I want to do is I actually want to go into practice mode and swap it back, because if not, it'll end up forcing on it. Actually, the thing is, we can't really. This system can't really be broken, because what happens is if a one that's plated or not plated comes through, that grabber over there will automatically turn this back into a regular grabber. So it doesn't matter what it pulls, it'll be fine. So okay, we're good to go here. But you know what, guys, we're actually out of time. I'm not gonna run another day, because it's a tricky day. The days are getting longer. OT Day 14, we're almost at that golden OT Day 14 for that achievement. I'm not sure if I ever got OT Day 14 achievement since the achievements were out, which I guess was at release or at Halloween or whatever it was. But anyway, guys, this has been a run. We're up to 138 groups now. Weren't we at 126 before? So it's 12 more customers. It's just The end of the day is where it's going to be tricky because you have the closing time, you have it being dark outside. Now, luckily, we haven't had rain or snow in a couple days, which is helpful. But you know what, guys? Thank you so much for joining me. If you're enjoying this series, as well as any other video on my channel, please consider leaving me a subscribe. Much appreciated. And if you enjoyed this video in particular, which is getting crazy now, I mean, not much work for me to do, but we're getting crazy here, please consider leaving a like as well as a comment. It would be much appreciated. And I'll catch you guys in the next Alfredo's Pizza Cafe episode. I was going to say Pizza by Alfredo, but that's not right. Alfredo's Pizza Cafe episode. Take care, guys.